All right, we've got some fresh new CBS News polling for you about the president's first 100 days in office. And it shows a majority of Americans believe he's putting too much focus on tariffs. 62% of Americans, to be exact. And 69% say he's not focusing enough on lowering prices. CBS News Elections and Surveys Executive Director Anthony Salvanto brings us an explanation of that and more.
Can you judge the Trump administration after 100 days? Well, a slight majority of Americans says, yeah, that's enough time. But there's big partisan splits on that. In particular, a lot of Republicans, a lot of those who approve of the president say, no, it's not enough time just yet. And maybe that's because overall, a lot of Americans believe that the president is making major changes to how the government works, big changes to how the U.S. economy works as well. All this part of the latest CBS News poll at 100 days. Now, the big question has been about the economy. Coming in to this administration, a lot of Americans said they felt that Donald Trump's policies would make them financially better off. But here's what's happening now. We've got a story about focus where you've got over 2/3 of Americans say they don't think the administration is putting enough focus on lowering prices. At the same time, similar number feels like the administration putting too much focus on tariffs and trade. And that is a concern because what they perceive about prices has a lot to do with how they rate the president on handling inflation and handling the economy. So when you go and look at those numbers for him, well, take a look. His approval on handling inflation is now down to 38%. His approval on handling the economy has also ticked down. I mentioned that disconnect about which way his policies would affect your finances. And note this split. More say that those policies have made them financially worse off than better. So that's part of the story on the economy. But take a look at what happens on immigration and on the president's plans for deportation, because he does get net approval, as he has throughout the term, on his program to deport immigrants who are in the U.S. illegally. Some of this, though, in the details, we do see more mixed and some more pushback, if you will. You want to look at whether you think what should happen, rather, if the Trump administration is trying to deport a non-U.S. citizen, and 2/3 believe that that person should get a court hearing first before being able to be deported. And take a look at this difference. Overall, Americans do not think it would be acceptable if a legal U.S. resident were mistakenly detained as part of that overall deportation program. The president's political base, MAGA Republicans, are a little more saying that that's acceptable, but overall that majority saying it's not. And that speaks to another theme, perhaps, of these first 100 days, and that is the president's powers, rather. And let me show you that. We do see still support, if you will, for the idea of working with Congress, more so to pass laws, 3/4 saying that, than just using executive orders to change regulations. Also, big majority saying that were the Supreme Court to rule against any of the president's policies, that he ought to follow that. So that's part of the dynamic, that presidential powers dynamic. So many big issues. Americans see big changes in that first 100 days.
All right, Anthony Salvanto, thank you for that. And a programming note for you, CBS News 24/7 will have special coverage tomorrow of the first 100 days of the president's second term. That includes us right here on the CBS Morning News.